Until the judges vomited non-stop and scored her dish 0 points, the scheming woman broke down in shock. She realized she had fallen into the girl's trap. It all happened moments earlier. The girl joined a cooking contest and made a shocking discovery. No matter what dish she cooked, the scheming woman copied it exactly. She even duplicated every seasoning use in tiny creative detail. The judges always scored the scheming woman's dishes highly. In contrast, the girl's dishes were always judged awful. Most audiences believed the girl was copying the scheming woman. The girl knew perfectly well her cooking could not taste bad. She began to suspect the truth. She suspected the scheming woman could predict her dishes to copy them, and even swap the flavors of their two dishes through secret means. To confirm her suspicion, the girl decided to test it while making her fourth dish. She deliberately picked rotten vegetable leaves from the trash can. She added uncleaned pork intestines, and boiled them directly in the pot. The audience looked utterly confused. They thought the girl was giving up on herself. Meanwhile, the girl kept a close eye on the scheming woman. As expected, the scheming woman looked surprised, but she still followed the girl's steps to make the same dish. Yet she used fresh vegetable leaves, and thoroughly cleaned the pork intestines. Soon, both of them finished their dishes. The girl sloppily plated her dish. The scheming woman carefully arranged and garnished hers. When they presented their dishes together, the scheming woman mocked the girl as useless. She laughed at her for making such a terrible contest dish. The girl remained calm. She said judgment could wait until later. The two dishes were sent to the judges' table. They immediately sparked heated discussion. For once, their dishes showed slight differences. In terms of appearance, the scheming woman's dish looked 100 times better. The girl's dish looked disgusting and messy. The judges avoided the girl's dish entirely. They chose to taste the scheming woman's dish first, but they found its taste extremely weird. The judges first thought it was a special spice flavor. They tasted the food with curiosity, yet the more they chewed, the stranger it tasted. All of them felt nauseous and threw up. They kept rinsing their mouths with water. The audience was stunned by the scene. Everyone wondered if the scheming woman's dish had failed. The scheming woman could not believe it and tasted her dish at once. She threw up immediately as well. She could not understand what went wrong. She had copied every single step precisely, and used much cleaner ingredients. Yet her dish turned out terrible. Seeing this, the girl confirmed her guess. The scheming woman had no real cooking skills at all. She only used tricks to copy others' works. The audience began to question the scheming woman. The angry judges demanded her to explain her cooking concept. The scheming woman froze, unable to respond. The girl grabbed the microphone and spoke. She said the scheming woman might refuse to answer the question. Having watched the whole process, she could explain on her behalf. The scheming woman grew anxious instantly. She shouted at the girl to stop talking. The girl ignored her and continued her explanation. She stated that the dish's core concept was original taste. The scheming woman skipped all deodorizing and flavoring spices. She only stewed the ingredients in plain water. She aimed to fully preserve the original taste of pork intestines. To add taste layers to the dish, she also used naturally rotten fermented vegetable leaves. Upon hearing this, the judges vomited again. They realized the so-called original taste of pork intestines was simply the stench of feces. The scheming woman angrily refuted the girl's words. She claimed it was never her cooking concept. The girl immediately questioned her. She asked why she had made such a dish then, why she had added no deodorizing spices, why she had boiled the intestines purely in water. The scheming woman was left completely speechless. She dared not admit she was copying the girl, enraged by her behavior. The judges scored her 0 for disrespecting cooking and the judges. The judges then tasted the girl's dish. They found it tasted plain but acceptable. All ingredients were clean, and the odor was mild. They finally gave her a passing score. The scheming woman therefore broke down completely, unaware that this was only the beginning of the girl's revenge.